All right, students. So we will do one practical today. So this practical is based on transistor. Okay. So we are using transistor and we are using a principle that is called as switching, right? How the transistor will work like a switch. So we are taking this circuit, this one, what I'm just trying to show you. This is a circuit. It is also called a flip-flop circuit, or it is a multi-vibrator circuit. Okay. What happens in the multi-vibrator circuit? These two LEDs, which are shown in here, that will go one after another. Okay. So one time one transistor will be on, a second time another transistor will be on. When the another transistor is on, one transistor will be up. So we are using a battery of 9 volts, two NPN transistor, two LEDs, and few resistor and two capacitor. These two capacitors are important, right? These two capacitors are important for us. So how is the connections are given? I will try to show it to you on the breadboard. Okay. So just go to the breadboard. We will just go on to the breadboard and I will show it to you. All right, students. So we will in this practical, we will see how the transistor work like a switch. Okay. So again, we have seen that circuit, the schematic diagram we have already seen. I have connected to NPN transistor. How it has to be connected, you can just check here. Okay, how I have connected it. Okay, now I will start connecting and giving the connection. So first of all, what I will do is I will just give the first connection, that is both the transistor emitter has to be grounded. Okay, so I will just ground the transistor emitter from like this. Okay, one emitter has been grounded. I'll put another emitter also to the ground. So this I have given this emitter also to the ground. So please remember emitter this side, emitter this side. Okay. So emitter I have grounded. This line, this corner line I have taken as an emitter. Now what I will do is I will use these two LEDs. I have to connect these two LEDs. So I will connect these two LEDs to the collector of this transistors. So positive and the end of this, that is this end, this one. This I will connect it to the positive end. So what I will do is I will just give positive end here and one I will connect it over here. Same thing I will do for this LED also. I will connect it here and I will just put it here. All right. Okay. Now I have to give the connection for that. So for that, what I have used 330 ohms resistor, which will be used for giving the connection for the LED. From where? Collector to the LED. Same thing here also. Collector to the LED, right? I'm giving the connection to collector to LED, right? You can see collector to LED, collector to LED, right? So this is positive side. This line is positive. This line is negative. That is done. Now what you do is we have to connect these two capacitors. So positive end of the capacitor will go to the collector end. So this is one collector. I will just connect one positive end here, and I will just keep it like that. Second capacitor also, what I will do the same way. I will give connection to the positive end, that is this side, and I will give connection over here. Okay. So I'm just bending it. So collector one end I have given connection, and one other end I have kept it open. Open means like I have to give connection. So what I will do is same thing, this base, this transistor base, let's assume this is one, TR1, transistor 1, base will go to the another capacitor which is coming from the T2, that is transistor 2, where collector. Okay, so I've given to that one. And the same thing reverse here. From here, same. This collector, this will go to the base of this transistor. So I will just give connection to this transistor also from here. So I've given connection. Same like this, both the end, right? I hope you understood this until now. Now finally, this two resistor is to be connected. I've taken 10K ohm resistor, and I will just give what from one transistor base to supply. Supply is this side. So I'm connecting it to this one, 10K. Please remember, okay? Please, all of you students, you should remember the color codes while giving this thing. Don't put it wrong. Why? Because again, if you put it wrong, right, orange color, both the resistor 330 ohms and 10K also you have orange color. So sometimes you get confused, but please remember the values should be correct. Okay, the value should be correct. Correct. So happy on the connection. Now we'll connect the battery. Okay. Now I will just connect the battery, positive and negative, and I will just try to get it. So this was negative side, and this side it is positive side. Okay, this side is positive. Okay, so what is happening? You can just see what is happening. So on, off, on, off, on, off. That means from this, what you can make, you can understand the transistor. One transistor is getting switching on one LED, another transistor is getting switching on another LED. But please remember, here we have cross connection, that is the base to another collector and to another from another collector to this base, cross through these two capacitors we have connected through this connector. So one time one transistor will be, this will be on, this will be on. This, when this transistor is on, this will be off. Likewise, we can control this circuit. So what happened actually, when the capacitor gets discharged, the base voltage of this will become high. At that time, this transistor will conduct and the collector will become low. At that time, this LED will glow. The second instant, when this gets discharged fully, again it will take a little time to charge. At that time, the same principle will happen with this transistor, and it will get, the base will become high and the collector will become low, and this LED will glow. So this is, we call it as a switching. We call it as a switching. So this two transistor we can use as a, this is a multi-vibrator circuit and switching circuit, we can call it as. So what we have used, 9-volt supply, 2 capacitors, 4 number of resistor, 2 LED, and 2 NPN transistors. I hope you understood this particular topic or circuit. I want all of you, you should also try these circuits.